Good day, folks. Welcome to 406 Regen. Today I got to do a little arranging in here. I'm after some tires to put on the buggy, our ranch truck that gets used every day, and I have set in here for my old Dodge, and they're against the back wall. Of course, you know how it goes. Everything you want's thing you gotta go after the most, so we gotta get cleaning out this corner so I can get the tires I need, which will be fun, but there ain't nothing to it but to do it. So I guess I'll get some things out of the way here. I really need a place to keep things that are more mouse proof, but it is what it is. So we'll get the old bike warming up. See what I mean? Shit, brand new. Anyway, get this thing fired up and maybe got cold last night. Alright, I'll let that start warming up. We'll get the ramp out so I can get it out in the sunshine here and start moving some of these items to get to my tires I need. And that's the plan at the moment. He's out in the sunshine, doing its thing. Gives me some room here to move the welder. We'll get my air hose out of the way. I didn't want to have to use these tires for this process, but on the same note, they're here. I have them. There's no reason going and spending money on other stuff. So, yeah. Now, nothing to it but to get this corner worked in. Alright, got the tires back where they need to go. Never mind the mess. I didn't want to have to use these tires for that, but I'm gonna have to take them down to the local shop, get them dismounted, mounted on the other wheels, balanced. Alright, let's get these, gotta get these boys moved, get them on some fresh ground. So what we've been doing, like I said earlier, is they've been really bad about the net, and so we've been doing a poly wire on the interior. It really sucks. It makes it 3 times as long to put up fence and move these guys because they're doing that, but yeah, it is what it is. This guy, he's back on knee knockers because when he's gone at that conference, I've noticed he's taken out a couple here lately, so I gave him the benefit of the doubt on one, then he for sure got another one. I don't know what to do with him. He's not doing it to kill him. He plays with them, but then they, he takes their ears, the tail, and then, yeah, they eventually end up dead. So I don't know. Lost my faith in him and he don't have freedom. I'm not sure what to do with him. Uh, if I was a harder person at heart, he wouldn't be here at this point in time. But I don't want to just give him away to somebody and get them get abused. You know, the dog be abused and all that. He's just a gigantic teddy bear, so I'm still trying to figure out what to do with him. But he can't be running free without an e-knocker being on a cable, because he starts taking down the small sheep. So I don't know. I think I'm going to switch him and Katie out. So then he'll be with the ewes on the outside the fence and on that cable. I guess she needs some freedom, and he's proven to me that he can't have none. So we'll try to switch him around that way, and he keeps doing what he's doing. He's going to have to go away to another home. I personally have never gotten rid of a dog in my life. Any dog I take in for care is lifelong for that dog's life, but you gotta have a different mindset, I guess, when it comes to guardian dogs. They eat a lot of food, and you can't have them taking out sheep, which pays for their food. So yeah, I don't know. Come on, Ranger. Ranger. GW. You won't do it? Good boys. Yeah, you will, huh? You're caught. That's good training. So, come on, Ranger. Come on. See, they respect the wire so good. And the netting. I can't do nothing to my brother until I get gloves, but I guess I can start rolling up that interior wire without my gloves on a little bit, just to get the gate open and let these guys out. But I'm waiting for my gloves. I think he said he's going to stop at the ewes and pick up the mower so we can mow a pathway for them, and we'll do it that way. I wish we had a little bit more green around, but it is October, so I ain't complaining, I guess. We got plenty of good amount of armor down. Got some alfalfa. Now, I'm not going to graze that or nothing. That's just going to do what it's going to do, but it's coming back yet. Even though we've had very, very little rain. Well, other than yesterday, no rain out here on this since the Rams have been on this field, I believe. I believe that's true. I don't think we had any rain since I got moved over here, so. But gorgeous day here in beautiful central Montana. So I don't know. Throw in the comments what I should try with that dog. As far as my line of thinking, I guess, because right now I'm gonna put him over at the ewes and tie him to a kennel outside of the animals, and it's gonna be his life for a while. So I don't know. I guess it's still a life, but can't have him killing off the sheep. And he's old enough now; he shouldn't be playing with him like he does. He has GW in there to play with him, and it's just play, and I can't have that. He needs to mature up a little bit. At any rate, we've lost zero trust. There's zero trust now that he won't touch a sheep, so I guess kind of the same with Katie. She was, as a puppy, she'd do that, and even this spring, she got a lamb when they got too close to her, so. Now, granted, they were, little bitty lambs and like little pups, kind of, and who knows on that, what she did, but I think we'll throw her in here with a board on, so she's not chasing. And try to get her back, get her going again. But then we end up with the whole sibling dynamic that causes some issues sometimes. Oh, good grief. I thought he was at the ewes already. He must have stopped at the cows first. So, at any rate, I'm going to start picking up this poly. Alright. The boys are all moved. Sun's headed down below the hill, so it's time to kind of head in. I got Ranger and Katie switched around. I put the board on Katie right now just to slow her up until she gets in here and incorporated. She's right there. She's doing good. So that'll be it for this one. You all have a good night.